All right, folks, welcome back. I have got some good news. I've got some bad news. I've got some neutral news. I've got some interesting news. Let's start with the bad news. The bad news is that I really didn't make as much progress on the barrel harmonics testing this weekend as I thought I would. And it all comes down to IMR 4451. This is the powder I want to use for the 6.5 Creedmoor test loads with the 140 grain Hornady match Boattail hollow point. My local gun store has had tons of this stuff sitting around forever. And Friday when I went to go pick up a couple pounds, they were out. And so was the other gun shop in town. I don't want to start on the testing and then have to switch lot numbers of powder. And this can's about 75% empty. So what I've had to do is order some IMR 4451. I ordered 2 pounds. Hopefully they send me the same lot number. The good news though is that I ordered from Powder Valley, so I was able to also order several of the Shooter's World powders. People have been asking me to shoot those Shooter's World powders for years now. So I finally got some of that coming. I bought like 3 or 4 pounds of it in different types. So eventually we'll get around to testing that. Back to our harmonics testing. Couple more breaks showed up in the mail. The VG6 Gamma 6.5 and the ProComp 7.62 and this other guy. This is the other precision armament. I forget the number, whatever. So I've received everything we need. Now the thing is, in the Ballistic Advantage barrel break-in AR-10 video, which is what started this whole mess, if you remember back to that video, it was getting dark on me and I wasn't able to quite shoot all of the rounds I had loaded. So I had 10 loaded rounds left over that needed shot. So what I've decided to do was hit the range and go ahead and throw the lump, our big 25-pound lump, onto the AR-10 and see what sort of groups we got. I thought that would be interesting, and I thought that maybe that would help tide us over while I wait for my powder to arrive. So let's head out to the range and let's see what happened with those 10 shots. I shot 2 5-shot groups at 100 yards. The gun was in the exact same configuration that it was in that barrel break-in video. So let's get out there. All right, folks, what do you think? Not half bad, right? Let's have a look at these 2 groups. The first one was a .766 inch group, and the second was a .675 inch group. The gun has not been touched since that last video, so it was still fouled up. I hadn't cleaned it at all, and it was completely cold when I shot the first group. So this is really good stuff. That second group, the .675 inch group, that is the best group we've shot with the gun so far. On our last range trip with the gun, with the suppressor, we shot a 694, we shot a 679, and we shot a 681. So those 3 are just barely bigger than the second group we shot today. So pretty much the same size groups. This is fantastic news. This is excellent news. I don't want to jump the gun. We got a whole lot of testing to go before we can be 100% sure. But just from these couple groups, it looks like just hanging the extra weight on the barrel is able to match the accuracy performance of the suppressor. That is such good news. So somewhere in this group of muzzle devices of varying weights, hopefully we'll find something a little bit more realistic than this beast that would actually be a usable configuration. So happy about this. So let's just put that in our pipe and smoke it here for about the next week while we wait on my powder to arrive so I can continue testing. I'll tell you what, while I was at it, I went ahead and ordered 500 more bullets as well We have certainly got our money's worth out of this box of 500. I've got about 180 of them left. I think that will probably be about enough for this barrel harmonics testing, but then again, maybe not. You know, I think when it comes down to it and we're really trying to narrow in on exactly what's going on, we're going to be shooting a lot of 10-shot groups and the bullets are going to go quick. So I've got 500 more coming, and I also went ahead and ordered some more brass. This Starline small primer brass that we've been using all along here in our 6.5 Creedmoor it's been a really excellent performer. The price is right, and we've shot a bunch of really good groups with this stuff. So I went ahead and ordered a bag of 250 of these guys straight from Starline. So long term, this is probably the brass I'm going to settle on for general use. We're going to try some other brass. Actually, when I ordered 50 pieces of the Starline large primer brass as well, so we can compare the two. And we'll probably try some other stuff eventually as well. I know that Peterson brass, there's a couple of you that are always asking about it. So we might play around a little in the future, but man, the Starline's been performing well. So another bit of bad news for today. I actually took out my 6 PPC bench rest gun to shoot it for the first time. Had it all the way out on the bench, sitting on bags, and then I sit down and look through the scope only to find that I've got a broken crosshair. This is a fixed 36 power Weaver, so I've got to get a hold of them and see if I can send this guy in for repair. Reading their warranty on the site, I'm not getting my hopes up. I think if they can repair it, it's definitely not going to be free. So I don't know what's going to happen there, but I wasn't able to shoot the 6 PPC today. I was hoping to do a quick video on that, just playing around, and that's just not going to happen. And it's going to probably be a while until I can get the optics sorted out. But I did get a 223 video fired today with the 65 grain cutting edge bullets. It's a copper solid bullet, so that video should be up Sunday evening or Monday morning maybe, is my hope. So be on the lookout for that. All right, so I think that's it. Pretty lame little video, but those 10 shots definitely gave us some more to think about. So that's it for now. See you guys next time.